In 2008, after being prompted by Chabad.org and one of his devoted students, Rabbi Yehoshua Benjamin Gordon embarked on an online journey that would go on to become one of the world's largest daily Torah classes. The classes were filmed and streamed daily via one of the most comprehensive and widely utilized Jewish educational resources online, Chabad.org, benefiting thousands of eager students across the globe. Covering the designated study portions of Chumash, Tanya, and Rambam for each given day, over a period of 7 years, these vast and fundamental works of Jewish knowledge, taught in Rabbi Gordon's imitable style, would be recorded in their entirety. As a result, a phenomenal compendium of Torah lessons, each spiced with humor, stories, and insights, would become accessible to any and all wisdom seekers for all time to come. Even since his passing in 2016, these lessons, known as Rabbi Gordon Live, have since remained accessible online to an ever-growing international following of tens of thousands of enlightened students. Rabbi Gordon's teachings continue to permeate the world and have an immeasurable impact.
One day I get a phone call. Rabbi, can you please help me put on the tefillin properly? Now, as a Chabad rabbi, that's not a phone call that you get every moment, and it's a phone call that you anticipate and look forward to. So, for the first time, I meet Mr. Neil Newman, now known endearingly to me as Reb Nachum.
I went to Rabbi Resnick, and he showed me how to wrap the tefillin, and I eventually got the tefillin straightened out, and that was our initial meeting.
And in the course of the conversation, he mentions his study program. He studies 2 chapters a day from the English Torah that he has. And I say, Reb Nachum, the Rebbe has a study program set up just for this. There's the daily portion of Torah that you can study. I pull out my phone, I show him, look, Rabbi Gordon, show him the daily Torah portion.
He opened up Chabad.org and turned me on to Rabbi Gordon, I'll tell you, that was one of the greatest gifts I have ever gotten in my life. There's absolutely no doubt about it. And I've been doing that every day since. And this right before Passover will be our 5th anniversary.
Little did I know that daily Torah study would impact himself, his family, and our entire community.
I came along just as the building was purchased. And having a background in real estate and development and doing a lot of rehab projects, because most of it was urban, I've taken one of the lead positions in the rebuilding of this shul into something that will be a true Jewish learning center in the entire Tri-Valley and Northern California area.
But what started to happen was that he started to see this not just as something that he was doing to be nice to his community. He started seeing this as a mission from Hashem, as a mission from God, as doing this as a Jew. So I'll be talking to Reb Nachum, and I'll be talking about the fundraising or the building, and I'll say, in the course of the conversation, that's like Rabbi Gordon always says.
When Rabbi Gordon taught me about tzedakah, and I'm starting my 3rd year of Tanya with Rabbi Gordon, that really got to me. I kind of understand it was more than just being good and doing good stuff for people, that it's part of the master plan here. This is what we need to do.
So what happens is that through this lens of Torah, through this lens of Torah study with Rabbi Gordon, it has impacted not merely himself, but our entire community. And this mega project that we are in the midst of going through, the purchase of a beautiful center, the renovations, the construction, the plans, it's all being reinforced. Here, years after Rabbi Gordon's passing, he continues to have an influence not just on tens of thousands of individuals around the world, but in turn, those individuals then become leaders and change communities.
Rabbi Gordon is as alive to me every morning as if I would be sitting in his classroom. There was absolutely no doubt about it.